Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and Veve has just announced that Journey into Mystery number 83, the first appearance of Thor, is the answer to their code that they put out on Twitter, and that's really fantastic. This is a great comic book, and I thought it was going to come on Christmas Day, at least by the end of the year for sure, as I'll talk about in just a second, but it's coming on the 27th, which is Tuesday, so get ready, guys. Today is Friday when I'm doing this video. There's no Medium article yet, but I'm going to do some predictions about that because I think they're going to do it as a super limited. So if you do like this video, make sure you hit like. That would be great. Also, comment down below and let me know if you're going to be going after this comic. I mean, it's obviously a no-brainer. I'm going to show you what it's worth in the real world right now, and then tell you what comic book I think it's going to line up with in the Veve app in terms of, like, prices and stuff, if they go super limited. Now, if they go even more scarce, then all bets are off. We'll see how much this is going to go for sure. So make sure you comment down below, and then you can also follow me on Twitter, and we can continue the conversation there. So this is the tweet that went out, and you can see that Veve has the nice little like code that they did. And big shout out to Hodl Fandom, is another channel who actually cracked the code. Now, I guessed a Godzilla type thing off of just these icons, so I didn't get that right, but he got it right, and this is great. So this comic is coming, like I said, on Tuesday. Now, the interesting thing is, a couple of days ago, I did a video called The Best of 2022, the best comic book drops of the year. And at the end of that video, this is on the 20th of December, I actually predicted this comic book coming to Veve by the end of the year, just from what I've been hearing and just from all, being connected to the community and everything like that. So I guess that this comic is coming right at the end of the year, and it's coming on the 27th. So there you go. If you're plugged into the community, you do hear things. Now let's check out how much this comic is worth. If you go to Go Collect, you can just basically see, even at a 9.2 level, it's around a fair market value of 300,000. So this is a very big comic, super Grail for sure, and we'll see how it does in the Veve app, but it should do really, really well. Like, it should. That doesn't mean it will. I have some thoughts about that. I don't think this comic is going to get the respect it deserves. So the big comic book collectors like myself in the real world are going to go after this one hardcore. Now, if you go onto eBay, you can see these are ones that are listed right here at the mid-level range. Not a lot of things get sold at the high-level range, okay? We're talking like the 9.6s and stuff like that. But you can see, even at an 8.0 restored, 100,000 listed for, we got a 6.0 right here, going for like, 49,000. This is Stan Lee's first book too, which is really great. You can see right here, we got, a 6.0 goes for 40,000 on eBay. So you can see that these prices are actually quite, they're quite big. Like I said, this is a really massive comic. And the only thing is I don't think people are going to give it the respect that it deserves for sure on this app. So it's going to be a great opportunity for comic collectors to really get in there, regardless of the edition size, and snag as many as we can. If you can get to that secret rare level, that's going to be fantastic. But also, just stacking up the common is going to be really important. Now, I put this comic somewhere around the Avengers 8 comic, in the Kang comic that is already existing in Veve now. This comic is worth more in the real world than the Kang one, but I think because of the community and, like, and what the sentiment is in the market, I think this comic could go for somewhere what Kang's prices are. And if you look at Kang in the app right now, his secret rare goes for $24.99. Okay, so I don't think this one's going to get that high right away. I think this one's going to be in the 1,000 to 1,500 range right off the bat. It should go higher, and I hope it does. But I think people are going to try to take some early profits. So if you snag one around that range, if it is a super limited at 250 editions, that's going to be quite something. Now, the rare, okay, goes for about about 900 or 150 or so. And then, of course, the ultra rare on the Kang comic is about 300. These sound pretty close to me about what this comic could go for. Now, you let me know, of course, in the comments what you think, and we'll see what the Medium article says. If it's a super limited 6,000 common edition, I'm predicting that common's going to be somewhere between 80 to 100 gems. This is just my guess right off the bat. I could be wrong, But I think in the market that we have today with, the prices on things going down, I think there's a lot of people who are just going to try to take profits right away. And we'll see what happens. Right now, of course, the uncommon, could also be a really great one to go after. The Kang one's worth about 70 or so in the market. So this one could reach that plateau as well. This should be worth more than the Kang comic and less than Amazing Fantasy, but we'll see what happens. Of course, the VV market doesn't always pay attention to what the real world of a comic value is. Now, everyone knows that this is a Grail, so I think it is going to get some good pricing, but I don't think it's going to be as high as it should. I mean, look at Nick Fury's comic. That comic is completely disrespected in this app. Also, the Avengers, 4 comic with the Captain America, another comic that's hugely valuable that gets massively disrespected in this app. So it's really going to be interesting to see where the VV community puts this comic. But I do think that it should be high, and I think that a lot of people will give it some credit, but I don't think it's going to be as high as a lot of people think. Now, anyway, you let me know in the comments section. I'll see you in the next video. Good luck on the drop. Happy collecting.